Ever wonder what happens to your black and white film after you turn it over to us? Come with us as we show you step by step. Each roll of black and white film has its own development recipe that needs to be followed in order to get it properly developed. Filmlog follows the guidelines posted on the Digital Truth photo website. After double-checking the instructions, we get ready to develop your film. This process starts when we fill the film agitator with water, carefully calibrated to the temperature required. The first step, as far as the film is concerned, is getting the film leader out of the magazine. Before loading the spiral, cut the leader so that the end of the film is a nice, even shape. Before we start working in the changing bag, we need to make sure to put all of the supplies we're going to need inside. This includes the film developing tank, spiral, and scissors. It's crucial that you do these next steps in total darkness because if your film is exposed to any light whatsoever, the negatives will get burned. Once the film has been securely wrapped around the spiral, cut it from the film canister with the scissors. Now place the spiral with film wrapped around it into the developing tank. Make sure you close the tank securely before taking it out of the changing bag. The next step involves readying the chemical solutions needed to develop your film. After attaching the developing tank to the agitator, prepare the chemicals you'll need to develop black and white film. You'll need 3 solutions, known respectively as the developer, stop bath, and fixer. Solutions needed. The developer is the agent used to make the invisible on your film visible. Calculate the amount of time needed for this specific film by using the data, including temperature information found in the developing guidelines. After measuring out the correct amount of developer, put it into the agitator. Once the agitator is finished with the developer must be thrown out. As its name implies, the stop bath stops the film from developing further. The stop bath is put into the agitator after the developer is drained. The last solution required is called the fixer. After finishing with this, we're done with the agitator and must dispose of the fixer. After you're done with the agitator, it's crucial we rinse the film for about 15 minutes to wash any trace chemicals off the film. How about checking the results? If you can clearly see the information written on the perforated part of the film, you developed it correctly. Next, it's time to put the film in a container filled with water that contains a solution known as photoflow. Photoflow reduces the water surface tension of the film, which allows the film to dry without any water streaks or spots. After that, the film goes into the dryer. After the dryer has run for 2 hours, we're all done. Can you see the results? This is how your pictures transform from film into something you can look at and enjoy. Now you know how black and white film is developed. Keep an eye out for what Filmlog will show you about film next. We don't just develop your film here, we answer your questions.